All right, I might be about to get stuck in a rainstorm here by the looks of it, but 7 days to go. Printed my permits this morning. Me, my buddy Paul's going to be coming along, so there will be two of us. That's one of the. I'm going to call this the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's one of the good. I got a foot injury this week. That's one of the bad, and I'm just kind of testing it today. It's my first hike in I don't know how long, with no poles, no backpack. It's actually kind of nice and freeing, but just kind of testing the foot out, and it does hurt a little bit. But I've got another week, so I think I'm going to be okay. I actually bruised it on the corner of my couch, walking with my reading glasses, old people problems, and I misjudged where the couch was, something I should never be doing. But anyway, let's talk about like where we started. 1 year ago today, I was probably around 240 pounds. When I weighed myself in August, I was 235, but I'd already, by the end of August, had been working out for a little bit. I had this idea last summer I was going to do the JMT, and I went out to Colorado to visit my daughter, and I got my butt kicked by a mountain that's nothing compared to the JMT. Wasn't an easy one, but I was getting lapped by, by grannies is my saying, but it's true. There were these older silver foxes, let's call them, that were literally passing me by. I couldn't catch my breath. I was hurting. I think I was strong enough, but the cardiovascular wasn't there, and I just, the altitude was tough too, but I realized I had a long way to go. And honestly, I didn't realize I had gotten that heavy. So I came back from that trip and I started my couch to JMT kind of plan. And I started out just doing little walks to the beach and doing some Tai Chi on the beach and doing some deep breathing, really easy stuff, some light dumbbell work, and hitting my bike. Wasn't really even hiking a lot in the beginning. And I was really watching what I was eating, and I started dropping weight pretty quickly. At some point in there, I got down to around 215, 210 area. I started really ramping my hiking up, maybe even a little bit before that. So my hikes went from, a few miles to 7 miles, 10 miles. So we've got some rolling thunder and lightning. Hopefully we'll be okay to finish this. But, and I started just ramping everything up. And I think at that point, I kind of plateaued my weight, and I think it plateaued like almost permanently. I don't know. I haven't weighed in since then. My goal was initially to get into the 180s, although my doc said that's not a good idea. So then I changed to 190s. I think I'm right around that 210. If anything, I feel like I gained a little weight, but I don't know. But my workouts got really hard. I started hiking 10 miles, 12 miles. I started biking, double what I was doing. My lifting workouts got a lot heavier. I started working on my legs, doing a lot of squatting and doing the stairmaster. And I just got, my calorie intake just ballooned. And when I was just doing little walks. So there's something for that. I think if you want to lose weight, it's like there's that balance between like working out every day and watching what you eat and not overdoing to the point where you are like, you need that protein, you crave that protein, at least for me. So I don't know. The trail is going to be the determinant whether this workout plan was the right workout plan. I posted my brick workout that I've been doing, which I'm kind of living and dying by. It made a huge difference for me. I started going out west this spring. I went out on a couple different trips to visit daughters and things like this. And I got a lot better from early spring to last spring, at the end of the spring, as far as going up mountains and really testing myself at elevation with elevation gain over distances. So I got really confident that my training was on par, and I stuck with this, exhaust the leg routine with weights and then get on the stairmaster and then just doing tons of hiking. And I started biking a lot less. I started my morning walks kind of dissipated, which I'm kind of sad. But this week before I do leave, I'll do a bunch of that stuff. So that's the training. I don't know, is that good or bad? I think it's been a success, but again, the trail will be the determinant.